Many years ago, in the village of Umudim, there lived a beautiful lady named Ebere, daughter of Anozie and Ugochi. Ebere was the only daughter of her parents, who were successful farmers. Ebere was a very beautiful and well-behaved lady. Something honorable was about to happen in her family, as her good friend Ekene has asked for her hand in marriage. Ebere and Ekene has been friends since childhood. They like each other so much and have decided to get married. Anozie, Ebere's father, was very happy about the news, especially for the fact that Ebere did not bring shame to the family. Anozie went to inform his two brothers about the good news, so as to start the preparation for the marriage rites. Anozie's elder brother, Obiora, was very happy for him, but his younger brother, Emeka, was not pleased with the news. Instead, Emeka asked, Anozie, why are you rushing to give your daughter out in marriage? She is just a little girl. Or is she pregnant? At this point, Obiora, their elder brother, shunned Emeka, warning him never to repeat such words again. Obiora told Emeka, you should be praying that your three unmarried daughters find favor like Ebere and get married too. Or do you want them to grow old in your house? Obiora went ahead to tell Anozie to tell his in-laws to come and collect the list of the bride price. On the day fixed for the marriage ceremony, everybody was busy trying to put things in order for the ceremony. Obiora, Anozie's elder brother, sent his son Chika to go and get 2 kegs of fresh palm wine from the village palm wine tapper, which was to be used for the marriage ceremony. When Chika brought the keg of palm wine, he carried it and followed his father to Anozie's compound. Anozie was very grateful to his elder brother for being so thoughtful and kind. Ebere was very happy and was getting ready for her big day, with her friends assisting her. While Uchechi, Ebere's mother, was at the backyard making different Igbo delicacy with the help of other women. Everyone was very happy and kind enough to help in their own little way. Finally, Ekene came with his people. Emeka, Anozie's younger brother, did not come until it is almost the end of the marriage ceremony. Anozie and Obiora ignored him and focused on their in-laws. After the ceremony, Ebere followed her husband and his people home. Poor Ebere. She did not know that the most happiest day in her life is about to be the saddest day in her life. That night, when they got home, Ebere and Ekene was very tired and was not able to be intimate with each other that night. The next morning, ebere woke the villagers up with a loud cry. Ewo, Chimo! She ran out of the house crying. People gathered immediately, only to find out that Ekene was dead. A very tragic news indeed. Ebere was uncontrollable. She threw herself on the floor and wept bitterly. People was confused. They asked, did he not just get married yesterday? How come he is dead? Was he sick before? In the midst of the confusion, Emeka, Anozie's younger brother, said, I knew it. I know something was wrong. My spirit never deceived me. I was never in support of this marriage. Oh. Now look what has happened. His wife, on hearing him, quickly pulled him back and begged him never to say such words again, to avoid people accusing him of having a hand in the situation. Emeka is and left. It was a law in Umudim that on the account that a marriage was not consummated, meaning when the husband and the wife have not been intimate with each other before the husband dies, the woman is to return to her father's house. So Ebere returned back to her father's house and mourned Ekene for months. 1 year later, Ebere caught the attention of a young man named Afam. He wasted no time in coming with his people to pay Ebere's bride price. Unfortunately, what happened to her first marriage happened again, and Afam also died on the night of their marriage ceremony. This time around, it was different. Instead of pity, the villagers felt hatred for Ebere, and they started saying awful words about her. The news about Ebere was on the lips of all the villagers. They talked bad about her, and some called her a witch, while some told their sons and daughters to stay away from Ebere if they don't want to die. Ebere lost all her friends. She became stigmatized, and no one came close to her, not even her cousins. Emeka's 3 daughters. In her situation, it was only Chika, Obiora's son, that came close to sympathize with her. Life became very unbearable for Ebere in Umudim, and her parents decided that she should go to the city to stay with her mother's sister, where nobody knows her, to start life afresh. Ebere agreed and prepared to leave for the city. Before she left, she told Chika about it, and he wished her well. In the city, Ebere started a new life, and because of her beauty and good behavior, she attracted young men who were ready to marry her, but she refused. She was scared because of her past experience. But after being convinced by her auntie and parents, she decided to give it a try. So she accepted one of the marriage proposal. But to the surprise and amazement of everyone, the tragedy repeated again for the third time. Ebere was shattered and confused. She made up her mind never to get married again. She blamed herself for the death of her 3 husbands. She decided to return to Umudim and live each day as it comes. But she was certain not to risk getting married again. Nonso, a young man who just returned to the village after his NYSC, and he has been observing Ebere for a while and noticed that she is always on her own. Unlike other ladies in the village, he knew there was something special about her, and he started asking questions about her. To his surprise, anyone he asked screamed "Tufiakwa" and walked away. Then he decided to ask his mother. When he described Ebere to his mother, immediately she shouted, "Shut up!" warning him never to talk about her again. But Nonso was shocked and asked his mother the reason for her reaction. But his mother did not reply. Then he asked, "Is she an outcast?" His mother replied, "She is worse than an outcast. My son, listen to me. I don't want to see you with that girl. And don't ever mention her name in this house again." The next day, he went to the road that leads to Ebere's father's farm and waited for her. He has not waited for long when he saw Ebere coming. He went to her, but as he tried to speak, she turned and started running. Nonso looked at her in amazement. He was confused. Then he went back home. But before he got home, he stopped at the village bar to relax. He saw some of the youths in the bar relaxing and drinking palm wine. Nonso decided to buy palm wine for them. They were very happy and thanked him. After they have drank and got drunk, Nonso asked one of them about Ebere. Because of what Nonso has done, he could not hide but tell him the truth. He told Nonso how Ebere has been married to different men, but they all died at their wedding night. At that point, Nonso understood the situation surrounding Ebere and why she behaved strange. But he was surprised that no one has tried to help her. The next time Nonso saw Ebere, he told her that he knows about everything that she has been through, but he is not afraid that he will help her and marry her. Ebere was shocked. When she got home, she told her mother about Nonso. Her mother was surprised But she told Ebere to give him a chance and watch how things go. Who knows, he might be the answer to her prayers. From that day, Ebere gave love a chance again. And she and Nonso became very close. The villagers began to see them together and started to talk. When Nonso's mother heard about it, she was very furious and scolded Nonso. She even went to Ebere's house to warn her and her mother to stay away from her son. However, despite the warnings of Nonso's mother, Nonso has made up his mind to marry Ebere, and he told his pastor in the city about Ebere and everything that she has been through. And his pastor assured him that there is nothing hidden that won't be exposed, and there is nothing impossible for God to do. The next day, Nonso discussed with Ebere that he will like to come and see her people. Ebere refused, but he told her that before the marriage ceremony, he will be coming with his pastor to pray in her father's compound, if they don't mind. Ebere said, we have called several native daughters before, and even pastors, but nothing changed. How am I sure that this one will save anything? I don't want to lose you. I prefer we remain friends and you are alive than to get married and lose you. Nonso assured her that everything will be fine. On the appointed day, the pastor came with his prayer warriors, and Nonso took them to Ebere's house. Ebere has already informed her parents, and they were all waiting for Nonso and the pastor. When they arrived, they started praying. As the prayer got intensified, the pastor got a revelation and called their attention to it. He said, "Is there any other member of the family that is not here?" Ebere's father responded, "Yes, I have two brothers and their families." The pastor asked him to send for them to come. Obiora and Emeka soon arrived with their wives and children, looking confused. The pastor continued praying. Suddenly, Obiora started to shout, "Hey, Chimo!" screaming for help. Then he fell on the ground in pain, shouting, "Please forgive me. It is the devil's handwork. I was jealous of my brother because, hey, forgive me. I was jealous of my brother because they have daughters and I have none. I was jealous because their daughters will get married and their in-laws will start bringing gifts for them. So I cast a spell on Ebere that made all her husbands died on their wedding night. Please forgive me." At this point, Ebere fell on the ground, crying, while everyone shouted, "Hey, you are an evil man." Obiora continued, "Hey, I also made Emeka's daughter unmarried. Please forgive me. I'm sorry. It is the devil's handwork." Oh. Everyone looked surprised and shocked. No one believed that Obiora could do such a thing. The pastor went ahead and prayed for them. He prayed for the spells to be broken and for the forgiveness of Obiora. After the pastor and his group has left, Obiora knelt down before his brothers and their families and pleaded for their forgiveness. After much pleading, they all forgave him and reconciled. Few days later, Nonso came with his people to pay Ebere's bride price, and they became married. The next day, after their wedding, Nonso was the first to wake up, and he woke Ebere up. When Ebere saw that he was alive, she was very happy and overjoyed. Few weeks later, Nonso got a job in the city, and he relocated with his wife Ebere to the city. After a year, they gave birth to a very beautiful baby girl. While Emeka's daughters also start to attract suitors, and in less than a year, they all got married. Hi, beautiful people of African Folktales by Ify Best. Hope you enjoyed the story and hope you found value from this story. Please let me know in the comment section where you are watching this story from and the moral lesson you learned from this story. Please subscribe, like, comment, and share this video to your loved ones. And if you have not clicked the notification bell, please do so that you will be notified when next I post interesting videos. God bless you and bye.